So my glasses are fogging up because of course they are. I was gonna say, charming how it's just me, and God, this game runs
Our
like
coordinates
crap.
match the exact location where Riker met Portal 6-3.
Unlike Riker's team, we beamed down without a problem.
It's quiet.
Portal has to know we're here.
If he won't come to us, we'll go to him. Spread out.
Excellent. Yes, I know that game, thank you.
Burn marks.
The report mentioned phaser fire being redirected toward these strange crystals.
It also mentioned Portal calling down lightning bolts.
Better keep our guards up.
Great.
Already gave it a scan. Dead. Whole planet feels like it's been turned to stone.
Doctor?
Commander, keeping an eye on those duridium levels? Good. Last thing we need are your cells destabilizing on a hostile alien planet.
Thanks for the reminder.
If I recall right, Geordi LaForge transported in here, hanging upside down.
I guess we're lucky we were spared the indignity.
Jesus, really? I have to rewatch this episode. I have no idea what they're talking about.
Anything unusual, Commander?
It's all unusual, to be honest. We've precious little data on this planet, so brief was Captain Riker's visit. Anything he didn't see himself is a total unknown.
We deal with unknowns all the time. Part of the job.
I'm accustomed to dealing with the unknown from my station on the bridge.
He's still feeling a bit annoyed. That's fine. Resurgence?
This is where Portal 6-3 projected his image.
He was guarding this bridge. That has to mean something.
We'll move forward when you're ready, Commander.
What the hell is that?
These crystals are dormant.
Riker's report said they were glowing, that they served as energy collectors. It could be a good sign they're inactive. The Guardian of the Takan doesn't have his guard up.
The cats are just running past like crazy. I mean, in my house, not in the game, obviously. Do not discharge phaser at this crystal. Okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks for the warning. Alright. Let's go.
Follow me. Ends here.
Think we're in trouble.
Is it me, or did that path just disappear?
Oh.
There was a path there a moment ago.
There must be an explanation.
Ha!
Tetrametric pulses.
Same energy as the other Takan technology.
Most of the crystals appear dormant. What's different about this one?
Readings indicate there's a cavity in the rock right behind it.
We could try melting a hole through the wall with our phasers.
Worth a try.
Alrighty.
Nothing.
There's gotta be a weakness. Somewhere it isn't totally solid.
Okay, Aha! Okay, I'm running out of it. Oh!
Whoa!
An illusion.
I did
I'm
the thing
sure
I
that
wasn't
wall was
supposed to
as real as
do!
the rest of them. I felt it.
It's almost like our holodeck technology, but far more advanced.
The crystals must be absorbing the energy from our phasers.
I'm picking up something. A biosignature. It's faint, but it's there.
My tricorder
With
lied
me.
to me. Hey look, we're actually wearing holsters now, that's nice.
Another dead end.
Or another illusion.
Crewman LaRue, if you would.
Devolve to Resolute. Beam crewman LaRue directly to medical.
Is he okay?
He'll live.
Not all crystals work the same, it seems.
Don't fire your phasers at any crystals unless we're sure they're putting out the same pulses as before.
How stupid do you gotta be? Alright, let's do it. Nope. Also nope. Aha!
Commander!
Look at that.
Trust, but verify.
Indeed.
I get it, but fuck, it's funny.
We don't have any data about what's below the surface on Delphi Ardu-4. And I don't feel a particularly strong urge to find out.
Neither do I.
And that makes two of us.
Oh gosh, okay. Nope, wrong one. This one. Nope. Also nope. Wait, did we didn't cross the bridge already. Okay. That one over there. Oh, it even looks a different color. Come on, guys. What is that? Please let me scan it. I know it's a thing. Oh, it's... Well, I scan... Fine. Okay, I don't know what you want from me! Okay, well I tried that and you told me off, so...
Tetrametric.
Okay, cool. But are you gonna let me shoot it this time?
Better go see what's different.
Oh, I hate this game! Wow, I would never... If you have to give me an instruction like that, you've designed this very poorly. I just... Oh, come on. If this fucking backfires on me, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, this is... You guys are seeing this, right? Like, it's not just me. And it is clearly that one. And if I shoot the other ones, I'm gonna die. So... Wait. Are you fucking kidding me? For God's sakes!
The way's clear. Good work, Commander.
Oh, fucking
We'll make sure it's safe.
Cool, thanks. It's not as if I'm the only one doing the heavy listening. God damn. Crystal Palace.
Incredible.
The plants here are actually alive. Is this the biosignature you detected, Doctor?
No. Not a match.
Tetrametric.
Then it's creating an illusion as well.
Based on the data we have so far.
Only one thing left to do.
Doctor, be ready to beam us out if it turns out we're wrong.
Duval to Resolute. Lock transporter on away team.
I'm just gonna... I can't double check? No worries. Okay, good luck. Alright then, cool, thanks. Sure.
Amazing.
There's nothing like this in any Federation record.
The plans.
Another illusion. I think we woke him up. Whoa.
Oh, Barry. It's him.
How dare you disturb me? I'd hoped you had enough sense to leave of your own accord, but here you stand. Fools. In another time, I would have destroyed you and your ship simply for setting foot in this place. Fortunately for you, that time has passed.
Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire. We've come a long way to meet you.
Guardian? I am guardian of nothing. The Takan no longer exist. Don't care to be reminded. If this is why you've come, then you should leave. Now.
I'll cut right to it. The Takan have returned.
Returned? My people have come back? How can that be? I've been alone for so long. If it is true, how did they return?
You just be truthful.
Draconian technology made it possible. To enable the transfer of consciousness from one being to another after physical death. We call it bioforming. A group of Draconians calling themselves Scions of the Flame used it to reawaken after hundreds of millennia.
Scions of the Flame?
Is something wrong?
I'd hardly call them Takan. They were a radical faction with beliefs outside the mainstream. Beliefs that lesser life forms should serve as vessels to ensure Takan immortality. You want me to help you destroy them. That's why you've come. You want to destroy these Scions.
You don't have to do anything except help us find them. If that's all you want to do.
I don't believe that.
They have an incredibly powerful energy source they call the Cartabula.
These Scions have the Cartabula.
And they've used it as a weapon against us.
I will speak with you alone.
Whoa! Jesus. Okay.
Where are we? Where's my team?
They're safe where we left them. That the Scions have stolen the Cartabula is deeply concerning. And to be honest, I'd rather speak with you alone, John Rydick. Your colleagues don't know what it means to be the last of one's kind. You and I are remnants of fallen civilizations. The Kobliad, the Takan. One dying, one dead. Our species could not be more different, but we both know the meaning of loss. The others wouldn't understand. It's beyond their ability to comprehend.
I see you're hurting, and I understand your pain. But pain shouldn't stop us from moving forward.
You do not understand me, nor the pain I feel for the loss of our once glorious empire.
Okay then. Rational and strong. That's what Riker said. Rational and strong. Rational and strong.
Why spend your days away from your own people when so few of them are left? Why live your life working for this federation to which the Kobliad do not even belong? And submit yourself to their authority? It makes no sense. Not by my logic.
It's true, the Kobliad chose not to join the Federation when the offer was made. And I could have chosen to stay on my home planet, waiting for the next shipment of Diridium to arrive, biding my time and fearing for the worst. Instead, I chose to embrace the future, not fear it. Joining Starfleet gave me the opportunity not just to help my own people, but countless more. You told Riker you'd wait until you were needed. You're needed now. We need you.
Hold on real quick. What is he? Found Jara to be diplomatic, principled, and ambitious in their first meeting. Interesting.
As much as it pains me to learn the Cartabula has fallen into the hands of the Scions, my services are not up for offer.
Alright then. Cool. Can you at least tell me about them? If I go in with information, that's better than nothing, I guess. If you don't want to help, fine. I get it.
To be chosen as a portal was to give one's entire self to the cause of protecting the Takan Empire. I left behind everything I know, and now you want me to turn against my own people. A betrayal of my oath, and everything I vowed to protect.
Every Takan that comes back does so by stealing someone's body. They are killing to come back.
What you call bioforming, we thought of as a marginal science. But if these reborn Takan plan to restore the Empire, is that a disaster to be avoided? Taconian technology is so advanced, it could save millions of species currently on the brink of extinction, including your own. And at the price of a small few, think of how the many could benefit. Instead, it sounds as if you are reacting out of fear before you have a full understanding of what's at stake.
That is true.
I don't think you've given this full consideration. You may have more to gain than to lose.
The Takan Empire is gone. It had its opportunity and proved unable to survive. There must have been a reason the Takan have faded to a distant memory. It ran its course. And those of us who are here now deserve to choose our own fate.
You said the Takan vanished for a reason. I cannot claim our empire was without sin. I'm curious to see these Scions masquerading as true Takan. So I will go with you, and we shall find them. But when we do, I will judge them myself as a guardian of the Takan.
Yep, that's fine. You do you.
Understand their true intentions. For better, or worse.
It's certainly your right to make your own decisions. I won't tell you otherwise.
Very well. I'll return.
No worries.
Commander!
When he pressed her on why she had come, he was struck by her reasoning and morality. Yes!
Hold your fire. I'm all right. He's coming with us.
We assumed the worst.
She's perfectly fine. Now then, shall we?
All right. We can beam up your... Do you have any equipment or tools?
Whoa.
This is all I need.
Cool. That makes it easy.
Away team +1. Ready to beam up.
God, we're back on the Miranda death trap.
For warp cores? That's interesting.
Redundancy. If one goes down in battle, we can still operate.
Makes this more difficult, though.
This ship can maintain warp with half the cores offline. We'll need to disable 3 of them.
But where are the engine schematics? Power flow routing charts.
We're soldiers, not engineers. I thought you would know what to do.
Oh, great.
We understand how to operate it under normal conditions.
We'll do our part, you do yours. Anything that comes through that door, stop it.
That I can do.
You at least know where we should start?
This way.
Yeah.
What are we dealing with?
Why is it just Carter's tricorder shit? Alright, 1 of 4 warp cores, thermal indicates, could not stand. Yep, cool, we already know that. Radiation casing. Excellent. Ooh, hello. Temperature signals to coolant valves. Interesting.
Cores are running really hot. Makes sense, since they've been producing at max output since we left Hotari space.
No ship can run for very long like that. Not before a catastrophic failure hits.
It's right on the edge. We just need to figure out a way to give it a push.
Bet that console down there could tell us a few things.
Why didn't we just stop there?
Whatever we do, we need to make sure the Takan can't undo it.
So we need a way to permanently disable the reactors that won't destroy the ship and kill us all in the process.
Hey,
You
no
thinking
pressure.
what I'm thinking?
Warp core ejection. So the question is, how do we make it happen?
Well,
The reactor coolant system is operating at emergency containment levels.
It's just barely keeping the temperature in check.
Maybe we can use that. If it gets this high, their system considers a reactor breach imminent. The safety protocols don't look much different from the Resolute. Breach protection. Reduce output, command override. Cease matter, antimatter flow, command override. Emergency warp core ejection. Computer control.
Even command functions can't override one of the most crucial safety measures.
So the protocol's still active. That's good. Looks like if sensors show a core is about to rupture, the computer will eject it automatically rather than risk a breach.
So we need to increase the warp core's temperatures.
If we destroy the coolant regulators, there won't be anything to keep these reactors from going over.
And it will trigger the ejection. Let's peel these suckers open. I'll take that one.
oh yeah, you do the one
next
thing
to-
that you do.
The second you two start dumping cores, the Takan will know we're here.
We'll be vulnerable. Stuck in one place while you work.
We will have to make a stand.
Start thinking about an escape plan. I have a feeling we're gonna need one.
We'll barricade the door. Work quickly.
Understood.
We might not have our tools, but our phasers can do this in a pinch.
Oh yeah, just fire a phaser out towards a fucking warp core. Cool. No worries. That sounds reasonable.
We better get this right. If we foul it up and this whole thing goes boom... We don't know how much damage that Cartabula will do.
Just do the work.
Accidentally crack it open.
Listen, the best way to make sure something goes wrong is to stress. Keep your mind on the job. We'll be okay.
Did he say
Yeah,
the best thing
we
to
will.
do was to stress?
It's not a Starfleet warp core, but the coolant regulator has to be in here somewhere.
Oh, I don't want to do this, but okay. No worries. Again, right hand, left stick. Why are we doing left stick? Oh, I don't like that noise. Right next to a warp core. Hey!
Time to heat things up.
Looks like a light bulb.
Warning. Warning. Warp core output at critical level.
Alright.
Ejecting core.
Hurry up to the next ones.
Okay, now they're definitely gonna know we're down here.
Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
Time to go.
one more to go.
They're here.
Why don't you just put both of them?
They're cutting through the door. We don't have much time.
Okay, same as before. We just gotta...
You didn't barricade it? Alright, go. Oh, serious? Fuck's sake. Why am I doing your job? Like, seriously, why am I doing their job? I don't understand. Yep, I know.
Go! Finish!
Could you go a little bit quicker, Carter? Jesus. Go!
Hey! Would you mind not shooting at the matter-antimatter reactor?
I'll cover you.
What? No!
Get the war done. We're all dead.
Unless you want to cover me, since you don't really do much anyway. Alright, yep, cool. Oi, fuck off! This is not as easy as it looks. Are you fucking serious? Yeah, I got it.
Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
And we're not quite dead in the water yet.
Disengaged.
Now we're limping along.
You did it.
Yeah, okay.
Got that escape plan for me?
I think so.
Oh, great. Never mind. Oh, wait, no, it's not him. All good.
Itasca, can you climb?
I'll see you on the parade grounds of Sorella, my friend.
I can't stay here.
You want me? I'm right here. Not you too.
Calm yourself, child. It will all be better soon.
reclaim what was lost.
We don't need to watch this.
I do. I want to remember every moment when I make them pay. But this isn't the end. I will avenge Itasca. Swear to me, you will join me in this.
How about we try to save her?
That's a dream.
We have a mission. We have to stay on track because this is bigger than all of us.
They defile my poor Itasca with every moment they take breath in her body. I will not let that stand.
It's gonna be tough from now on.
There's so much I want to ask you.
How many
There's
protocols
so
have
little I
we
can tell you.
broken
I'm
by
a
bringing
portal,
this
not
guy
a
up?
scientist, but I'll certainly do my best. I can only assume this is one of your older starships. One would think, given the importance of your mission, they might send a ship of a more recent vintage. But, apparently not.
The Resolute is primarily a research vessel, if that's what you mean. Not a warship.
Although she has been known to hold her own in a fight.
Against what?
Got a point.
Something wrong?
Not at all. The galaxy has grown more diverse since the days of the Takan Empire.
Because you conquered everyone who didn't look like you.
To the contrary. Most lesser civilizations willingly join the Empire to enjoy the benefits of an advanced way of life. But that expansion came with its own set of problems, so I admire your ability to diversify without creating conflict. That was always our challenge. And perhaps, ultimately, our downfall.
The Federation prides itself on its inclusiveness. I'd say it's one of our greatest strengths.
As the Vulcans say, infinite diversity in infinite combinations.
Interesting. I'd be curious to meet one of these Vulcans.
Yeah, you're gonna love Chovak.
If this is the best you have, then so be it. To locate this scion, Galvan, I'll need full access to your ship's systems.
Full access?
Huh. You must be out of your mind.
No, I'm right here, completely in my mind. Given this is merely a research ship, I won't be able to find him without it. Perhaps I should have made that clear up front. I'll need to make certain modifications.
I can't promise anything, but let me see what I can do.
Just know, without it, I won't be able to help you.
This isn't gonna fly.
I'll see you on the bridge. Captain Solano, I'd like to introduce you to Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire.
Pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Likewise. I can't say I've ever met a portal before. There is no modern equivalent. Not within the Federation, at least.
He's been kind enough to agree to help us find Galvan.
I am at your service, to whatever extent I can be of help.
If nothing else, I'm sure you're happy for a change of scenery. You spent 600,000 years at your post. That certainly takes an uncommon level of dedication.
We all have our duty.
Of course. But I'm curious. You were stationed there in preparation for what, exactly?
Any and all threats to the Empire.
An empire that no longer exists.
Please shut
Which
up.
suggests you weren't very successful.
You said you needed my help. I didn't come here to be insulted. Perhaps that was a mistake. I'd be happy to return to Delphi Ardu at any time.
And we do need your help. Absolutely. And we are grateful that you decided to come.
And your captain has an odd way of expressing his
I
gratitude.
know. I'm sorry.
I'm merely curious where your allegiance
Shut
lies.
up, you fucking
Clearly,
dickhead!
Khan.
Yes, Captain. You have found me out and exposed my true loyalties to the Takan, not to the Scions of the Flame, who do nothing more than tarnish us in name and reputation and don't deserve to be called Takan. That's why I'm here. And if you'd be so kind as to give me access to your ship's systems, we can get on with it. And you can stop wasting my time.
Access to our systems? That's completely out of the question.
Shut the
Tell me that's not what you
fuck
promised.
up. I didn't promise anything.
We're vulnerable enough as it is. And now we're supposed to give him access to everything? Ridiculous.
Captain, I know it's a risk. But right now it's our best shot at finding Galvin and that ship.
Now I understand your reluctance. I never imagined offering to help would be met with such ignorance. Bordering on incompetence.
I agree.
If you're not enjoying your visit to our ship, we'd be more than happy to let you wither away back on your pathetic little rock.
Captain?
You clearly do not appreciate the magnitude of the threat the Scions pose. So myopic is your focus on your own ego. I will not be leaving until they have been found.
Oh, well, at least you've
Commander
angered him
Ryder.
into staying.
A word.
Sure. Fuck.
And to think, I waited 600,000 years for this.
I know. I'm sorry, bro.
You realize this puts me in an incredibly difficult position. I was against seeking him out from the start, but now, to give him access to our systems? It's insane.
We gave Miranda
You
access to
somehow
our
expect me to believe his
systems.
allegiance is with us?
It is not with
You heard what
us.
he said in there. There's no way we can trust him.
I might otherwise agree, but you're missing the most important point. He's a Takan, and he may be loyal to the Takan, but not to the Scions of the Flame. He's against everything they believe in. You heard what he said.
There's too much at stake to be wrong on this.
We sought him out for a reason. To help him find our missing crew, Galvin, and those Elydian ships. This is the plan we agreed to with Ambassador Spock.
Which I never liked. But here we are. You know what this mission means to us.
Oh.
Not just for the Federation.
Fuck
For
off.
me personally.
For
I
God's
can't afford
sake.
another screw-up.
It's not about
Losing the shield
you.
algorithms was bad enough.
I'm sorry, Captain. You know I support you, but millions of lives and the future of the Federation are at stake here. Both of which are more important right now than your career.
It's not just mine. It's both of ours.
You keep saying that, but it's
Then
literally
so be it.
not mine.
I'm going to trust your instincts on this one. I just hope you're right. For both of our sakes. Let me know if you find anything.
Yeah, fuck off. I'll let you know when I'm dead.
We're good. You may begin.
I will, of course, have to make a few modifications.
I know.
What kind of modifications?
To find Taconian technology requires Taconian technology. If this Scion Galavan modified his ships, then I must do likewise to yours.
The screen.
The galaxy is nearly infinite in size and complexity. This may take a moment.
How long
I
will it
found
take?
something.
Oh, okay.
There you are.
Cool. I
What
was
is
thinking
it?
about having a nap.
Galvin?
Someone is using Taconian technology. I can't get the precise bearings, but it's located in the Palisades cluster.
I'll let the captain know. Rydick to Solano. I think Portal may have located Galvin.
I'll be right there.
I'm getting all kinds of interference. Almost impossible to lock on the energy signature.
Where's he hiding?
In the Palisades cluster.
Interesting. Can you lock in on the location?
Not until you get me closer.
Lieutenant Handar, set a course for the Palisades cluster.
Aye, Captain.
Well, I suppose I owe you an apology.
You were right
Wow,
after all.
no shit.
That's what I get for questioning the advice of my first officer. You always have my back.
I'm just glad it worked, and we were able to track him down.
Which wouldn't have been possible without your determination. So thank you for that.
I'm not gonna be humbled by you.
Nice work. Let me know if you find anything more.
Will do. What's wrong?
I didn't want to say anything until I was certain. But the reason for the interference is simple. There's a Draconian device on this ship being used to block the signal.
Yeah, that
Whoever
tracks.
found it was exceptionally clever. They knew how and where to hide it. But they have underestimated my abilities.
Engineering.
Take care of the Draconian device, and I can find Galvan for you. It's designed to interfere with all transmissions, or at least delay and confuse the effort to find Galvan's ship.
You're sure it's Draconian? It couldn't be something else causing the interference?
Nothing else operates on that frequency. I'm positive.
Alright,
Don't worry, I'll get this fixed. We're going to find that ship.
let's take a look. See what the fuck Miranda's done this time. I feel like we're dealing with a modern day Seska.
Engineers would have found this device already if it wasn't well hidden. Better to rely on my tricorder.
they're gonna be real
There's
confused.
a lot of noise in here. I should scan the device putting out the most radiation to filter it out.
Of course it's the warp core.
That's better. Most other radiation sources in here are well contained. There's definitely tetrametric radiation nearby. But even with the gain boosted, it's getting drowned out by other sources of radiation in here.
I can't go downstairs? Okay, cool. No worries. That's fine. The fuck? Oh, the EPS systems, right.
Jeffrey's tubes thump harmonics from all over the ship. I'll filter that out. There's still something drowning out the tetrametric radiation. I need to find it so I could filter it out as well.
Let's see. I can't run on the ship. Interesting. Wait. What am I? Okay. Yeah, okay.
A little bit of harmless radiation leakage here. Good enough to
ABS,
mask the
yeah.
tetrametric pulses. Easy enough to cancel out. There we go. I'm getting a clear tetrametric signal now.
Alright, well let's think about this logically. Not that there's much in this game that's logical. Miranda would have had to come through the door. She would have had to walk. And would have had to go near a console. And would have had to hide somewhere in here.
Found it.
The quietest corner. Oh, as if they would not have found that.
Excuse me. Do you belong here?
I am your first officer.
Commander Rydek. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you.
How did you not know it was me?
Calloway, right?
Yes. You know, it means a lot that you remembered. What, are you doing back here? I don't mean to pry, but first officers don't usually go digging around engineering compartments.
Just a routine systems check. We've been having problems with our comms lately.
Ah, that's news to me. I haven't heard anything about it.
Probably because the comm system isn't working. Have you seen anyone else in here recently that might seem out of the ordinary? Maybe someone who doesn't work in engineering.
Other than me?
Not that I can think of, but I can ask around. I'm here almost all the time, but maybe someone else noticed something?
Thanks, but I'll talk to Commander Chovak about it.
Okay. Well, let me know if I can be of any help. Well, I'll leave you alone already. Oh, come to think of it, that Hotari woman was down here earlier with Dr. Duvall finishing the last of the bioscans.
Tylus?
That would be out of the ordinary, right?
Thank you.
Tylus.
Maybe Tylus saw something.
Where's the doctor? I want to talk to her real quick. I can't? Cool. No worries then. Where? Sure. Okay.
Tylus, can I speak to you for a moment?
Of course. Is something wrong?
There's something happening. I may need your help. This is important.
How can I help?
When you were in engineering with Dr. Duvall, did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Or anyone?
Not particularly. Why?
I found this, hidden in a compartment down there.
That's Draconian technology. Does that mean there's a scion on board?
Potentially,
Dr.
but...
Duvall bioscanned everyone. Every deck, every crew member. I've seen the logs.
It's entirely possible it was Miranda who planted the device before we caught her.
But we can't assume anything at this point. It could be anyone.
That includes both of us.
You want me to get scanned? Better to know for sure, right? I'll admit, I was around the Scions as much as anybody.
I would feel more comfortable if you did.
I understand.
Clear.
Now it's your turn.
Yep.
Sure.
Clear.
Whew.
Don't
okay.
sound so surprised.
You spend plenty of time with the Scions as well. You never know.
Let's get to it. The search starts in engineering. Whoever planted the device most likely did it within the last few hours.
$5, it's the
So
fucking
I'll start
captain.
by running a scan, tracking everyone who came through engineering over the last day, in reverse order.
This could take forever to sort through the number of people that were in engineering.
Don't need duplicates.
I'll filter out the duplicates.
That helps.
Well, non-engineering personnel.
Filtering for outliers. People who don't work in engineering.
Now this is manageable.
Cross-referencing this list with everyone who's traveled to Hotari. Let's see who's left.
I fucking knew it!
No. This can't be right.
I don't care. It's
What?
fucking right. I'm pulling
Of
it.
the people that went to Hotari and visited engineering, it could only have been Captain Solano.
According to this, he
fucking
was here
knew
while
it.
you went down to Delphi RB4, which would have been the perfect opportunity, and no one would question him. He's the captain.
He fits the profile for the kind of people the Takan want to bioform. People with authority that can lead to them gaining more control.
Like Galvin, the Queen.
The captain of a Federation starship. What happened when Dr. Duvall bioscanned Captain Solano?
That's just it. She never did.
How is that possible?
Something more urgent would always come up. There was nothing she could do. But performing a bioscan is the only way to be absolutely sure.
That's not going to be easy. First thing I need to do is get this device to Portal.
Be careful. And good luck.
Fucking knew it.
I'll need it. I've found the device.
interference is gone. I have located Galvin's ship more precisely. He's in the Usonia system.
So then it worked.
This whole region was one of the most sacred for the ancient Takan. What many consider the birthplace of our civilization. See these comets and planetoids in the outer orbits? Based on their current trajectory, that's Galvin's destination. And legend tells us it's the location of what was once our largest arsenal.
Oh,
Not
great.
that we needed it in the late stages of the Empire, but it was there as a precaution nonetheless.
What kind of weapons are in this arsenal?
It's difficult to know what would have survived from the time of the Empire, but be assured that the damage they have done so far by altering your current technology will be minuscule compared to proper Taconian firepower. If Galvin and the other Scions secure the arsenal, they will become extremely dangerous. My people had such power at the height of the Empire. The Takan were as gods, keeping absolute control over countless worlds. I must speak with them directly. However, the presence of this device is worrying. It's highly likely it was placed here by a Scion, hidden among your crew, and it is unlikely this interference device was the Scion Saboteur's only trap. If we reach Galvin and the Saboteur cripples your ship, we will be at their mercy. Even my powers will not be able to protect us. Do you know who it is? They may well do more damage if left alone. Time is not on your side.
Just leave that to me. I hope to resolve it soon.
The longer you wait, the more time we lose. Bioforming was so rare in the time of the Empire that I am not able to detect if it has taken place. Whoever you suspect, proof is something you will have to provide on your own.
I'll have it, once I've bioscanned the person I suspect. I just need to visit Dr. Duval.
That's quite the claim. You told me you were worried about him, but I never imagined this was what was wrong.
I wouldn't be asking you if there was any other possibility.
Well, it would explain why Solano has been too busy for a bioscan lately.
As the ship's doctor, you have the authority to declare him unfit to serve.
If you're right, this is the worst-case scenario. Challenging your own captain is a tall order. Are you sure you're prepared for
I'm
this?
fucking absolutely prepared for this.
If you fail, that's it.
Not
I
even.
am. I have to be.
Good. You know what this is going to take. I'm in. But we can't pull this off with just the two of us.
Cool. Let's go.
I technically have the authority to make Solano undergo a scan, but in reality, he can and will refuse to do it. We need at least another member of the senior staff to support your claim, or this could all blow up in our faces. You better think long and hard about who you can trust.
I know who. Are they doing warp jumps?
Down to one reactor. Thought we'd be stopped dead. At least stuck at impulse power.
The Takan enhancements must be able to brute force limited bursts of warp output.
Yeah, but they won't get to wherever they were headed at this rate. They're just limping along now.
So where does that put us?
Maybe I can answer that.
Choo 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 choo. Oh, okay.
I got the ship's heading.
They've changed course. Drastically.
Looks like they're headed here. Usonia system. They might stop there.
Can we use the Zeldi's comms to signal your fleet?
Comm systems are locked.
Grab hold!
Yep, got it.
If they keep forcing this ship to make these short warp jumps, they're going to tear it apart.
Zelda is still made by Lydian hands, despite all this Takan corruption. We'll hold.
We just gotta stay safe until Starfleet can find us.
Cool. No worries. Is she playing games on her tricorder?
Your people. Is there somewhere you go when you die?
Life after death? No. On my homeworld, some people think they can cheat death in a way by joining with the Trill symbiont. But that's not a life to me.
What about you? Is there another plane of existence for you? With every passing battle.
I think there's just no way for us to know what happens after we die.
Really?
Maybe there's something more, maybe not. But I can't discount the possibility. You can't prove a negative.
Then maybe you can understand this. My people have a special journey. When Lydians die, we rejoin our comrades, family, and ancestors.
On the parade grounds of Cirella?
That is just one part of it, but yes. Death is not the end for us. So, even if some part of Itasca remains, by letting the Takan use her body, at best we are delaying the inevitable next step for her. At worst, we are leaving her as a prisoner in her own mind. You want to save the transformed. So do I.
Now that I've seen it happen...
Nice remarks about the Trill symbiont from El Sayamar.
What if we can't?
I wish this game is an actual Trek episode.
Leave them like that, right?
I feel like it would be better as a Trek episode.
Released. To think of what she could be going through right now. It's a torturous idea.
I know it's awful to think about, but if they're still alive, we can still try to help them. We lose that option once they're dead.
I had a sister, a twin. It's very rare among the Trill.
You never told me that.
She was one of the youngest hosts to ever join with the symbiont.
Ah, that explains why she's always so annoyed
that lives in our body.
by the symbionts.
It's considered a great honor. The symbiont can bring centuries of knowledge and wisdom to the host. But sometimes, the symbiont personality suppresses the host entirely. My sister was the closest person in the world to me. I knew she would be different after joining. But she drew more and more distant. The room we shared growing up was foreign to the both of us. And eventually she, or whoever she'd become, cut me out entirely. So I left for Starfleet and swore I'd never go back. I couldn't stand the thought of seeing her. Someone who looked like my sister. Sounded like her. But wasn't.
So, losing Miranda like this, it opened an old wound.
Never really closed up in the first place.
You remind me of Itasca.
I do.
Bonds are not made by what runs through your veins, but the blood you spilled together. Itasca was my family in that way. I want you to know there is nothing I won't sacrifice to win this fight. But if we're lucky enough to survive, I'd be honored if you'd count me as one of your tribe.
Aww.
As Itasca was.
Even a couple of engineers like us?
You are many things.
I don't need to wait that long. We've bled together. No one else will know what we've been through. That makes us a tribe. Right here.
I'll take that.
We're doing another jump. I fucking knew we should have dumped all of them. I don't know why we only stuck at 3. We could have done all 4.
This place.
Is that the Veskar?
Another one of yours?
Not anymore. They've corrupted it. Just like the Zeldi.
Now there are 2 ships. Did this just get better or worse?
Worse. Definitely
Certainly
worse.
doesn't bode well for the crew of the Veskar. So many lives stolen.
We're really at the heart of this fight now. We just gotta figure out what we're gonna do about it.
This doesn't look like the Ophelia. What are they doing here?
You don't think they're just meeting their buddies?
Maybe, but then why are their buddies here?
Prepare for transfer.
Ah!
The storm. It's back. What happened?
Hold on. Scanning.
Huh.
Tetrametric radiation has dropped. SLD's dropped to minimal power levels.
It's running off just the one warp core now.
That means...
They've sent the Cartabula to that other ship.
Ha! A spiky bullet in space. Fun. Alright. Let's take this fucking douchebag down. Jesus Christ, I hate this guy. Look, I'm sorry! It's such a comical tactical console. It's so fucking tall.
Something wrong, Captain?
No, nothing's wrong.
Okay.
In fact, I was just going to call for you. I'm needed down in engineering. The bridge is yours.
You're needed down in engineering. Okay, cool. I know exactly who to go to. I'm just gonna double check I know exactly who to go to. Westbrook! Cool. We're going to Westbrook.
What a coincidence, huh? Hope he doesn't blow up the ship.
Westbrook,
Shut up! It'll be fine.
I'm busy here, so let's make it quick.
You're gonna love this, Westbrook. You're absolutely gonna fucking love this.
The captain may have been compromised. I have reason to believe he's been bioformed, and is now actively working against us.
Come on. You can't be serious.
Someone is sabotaging the mission. They planted a Taconian device in engineering. Captain Solano was in engineering while we were on Delphi Ardu-4, and he purposely evaded Dr. Duval's bioscan.
That's ridiculous. I just spoke with him a few minutes ago. He was as normal as ever.
Define
now,
normal.
If you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
I cannot stress this enough. Our lives are at risk. The mission is in jeopardy.
I choose Westbrook too.
Yeah.
While he doesn't like Jara much, he's the most experienced bridge officer who knows the Resolute and its crew very.
Yeah, he's basically
Rarely
third
put your
officer.
trust in me before.
Oh, fuck off!
Which, ironically, only makes your story more believable. You're clearly not looking for whoever is most likely to go along with you. If you go through with this, and you're right about Solano, you'll be the new captain of the Resolute.
I hoped I would be captain someday, but I didn't want it to happen like this.
Despite his initial skepticism when Jara confided her suspicions about Solano, Westbrook understood she was compelled by circumstances beyond her control. Yeah!
I'll have your back.
I knew it!
Damn well better be right.
God, I love this dude so much. Let's take him out. Such a strange bridge setup. I don't understand what that console next to Helm is, if it's not ops.
It's now or never.
Let's do it.
Captain Solano.
Commander Rydek, we need to talk about... Doctor? what brings you to the bridge?
Just a bit of housekeeping.
We're about to fuck up your day.
Only a bioscan, Captain.
I don't have time for that right now.
Really? You don't have time for that right now. You've got nothing better to do.
Take a moment. I can't put this off any longer.
You can, and you will. All you'll find is that I'm quite reasonably under stress given the circumstances, and you aren't making it better. I'll find you in sick bay when I'm good and ready.
You can do it
If
now.
you're gonna stand in the way of the mission, I can find you in the brig instead.
I hope you're not hiding something, Captain. If you aren't, there's no reason to refuse.
I don't like your implication.
I don't like yours.
The crew looks to you for guidance, Captain. It may seem like a nuisance, but it would set the right example.
What is this?
We need you to comply with the scan, Captain.
That's enough. Drop this. All of you. I'm giving you a direct order, Commander Rydek. Stand down and go back to your post.
Can't do that.
Now.
Nope.
Do not make me tell you again. I've been a starship captain since before you were in the academy.
This is for your own good, Captain.
Let's go! Come on!
This is for your own good as well.
What do you
Security of the
mean?
bridge. Arrest Commander Rydek. Take her to the brig.
On what charge?
Conspiring with the enemy and mutiny.
Captain, please reconsider.
I've given my order.
This is not Captain Solano. He's been bioformed. He's a scion.
You're out of your mind.
Commander Rydek has proof.
He sabotaged our efforts to track Galvin with this.
Why is Bedrosian not getting involved?
Lies! Perpetrated by the only Takan in our midst, Portal 6-3. He's actively trying to divide us from within.
Captain Solano has refused to be
Love that
bioscanned
I'm
because he
shocked.
knows it will reveal he's a scion.
Our captain was a science spy
Take
all
her
along.
to the
Look
brig,
from the
or
rest
I'll
of bridge
do it
crew.
myself.
I know. Whoa!
Oh.
Holy crap! That escalated way too quick. Quick, scan him! Westbrook, I love you.
Stand down. That's an order.
What is the meaning of this? Everyone hold until we get answers. This cannot happen on the bridge of a Federation starship.
You're a bit late for
I
that,
can
man.
prove I'm right if you just give me a chance. If I'm wrong, then I will face the consequences.
Quick, scan him!
You're wrong. There's no coming back from this.
I know, just fucking scan him! Thank you, finally. We're right, right? We're right, right? Duval? That's a good noise? Right? Duval?
Commander Rydek was right.
Yeah!
And Solano has been compromised. He's been bioformed into a Takan.
As the Chief Medical Officer of the USS Resolute, I'm relieving Captain Zachary Solano of command.
Take him to the brig.
Alrighty. Back to work, bridge crew. We got this. How long's he been a scion for?
I don't know what to say. I'm stunned.
Like you stunned Solano.
There's no going back now. You are, rightfully, the captain of the Resolute. And I'm with you from here on out. I need you to know that.
Right now, more than anything, I need to know I can count on your support.
Absolutely. You have my word.
Thank you,
we have
Westbrook.
to come together to make this work.
Whatever you need me to do.
What? I'll Oh, come on! What?
I wonder whether Dr. Duval's voice is that of Penny Johnson Gerald, Dr. Claire Finn from The Orville. She sounds very familiar.
I have no idea. I have to reread that because I don't think... I wonder if Dr. Duval's voice is that of Penny Johnson Gerald. I'm not sure. It's possible. It's entirely possible. I don't watch The Orville, so unfortunately I really wouldn't know. I don't understand why choosing Westbrook, who is the ranking officer, because by the way, you're only a lieutenant commander. Wait, he was a lieutenant commander. At least I was pretty sure he was a lieutenant commander. He's suddenly a commander? What? No. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. This is me, taking command. I hate myself. Riker's gonna love this.
Set course for the Usonia system. Maximum warp. It's time to face Galvin.
Yes, Commander. Sorry. Captain.
I don't care.
On your command.
Engage.
Ah, boy. Most awkward shuttle ride ever.
We're taking fire. Red alert. All hands to battle stations.
Why didn't we red alert earlier?
Set to maximum, but with the algorithms compromised, they may not do much.
Captain, that other Elydian ship is here.
Again, I'm not skipping dialogue. The game just does that at random.
We're outnumbered.
Captain, your orders.
Call for reinforcements, evasive maneuvers.
Evasive maneuvers.
Aye, Captain.
The Vescar's warp engines are powering up.
Not that you can tell, because we're watching a PowerPoint presentation.
Our warp engines are offline.
Again.
That must have been their goal. They didn't want us to chase the Vescar.
According to my readings, they also took the Cartabula with them.
Our people on the Zeldi, can we get them?
They're not breaking off. We have to destroy the Zeldi before it destroys us.
We are not destroying the Zeldi.
Still over there?
They'll need to evacuate.
We are not destroying the Zeldi with them over there. Get fucked.
Come on.
I almost have it.
They gotta know we're here.
We do know that you're there.
You got it?
Battery low. That's not good.
Yes, to Resolute.
We read you, Diaz.
This is Ermot. It's good to hear your voice. Is Edsalar? Is she with you? Everyone wants to know.
She's right here. She can tell you herself.
I'm not dead.
Very good, Petty Officer.
Can you get us out of here?
I can't transport you.
This is not good.
Phaser fire won't even get through. Is there another way off that ship?
We'll find a way.
Whatever you do.
Surely the Zeldi has escape pods.
Can't give you much more time. Can't evade the Zeldi forever.
Understood. Diaz out. Gotta get out of here the old-fashioned way.
Elydian ships have no escape pods.
What?
We can leave out that cargo bay we transported to before. But then there's the vacuum of space to contend with.
Those freight containers. Maybe we could use those to make an escape pod?
Is that even possible?
To make it possible. Unless you have a better idea.
Okay. Alright, okay, we're gonna need a life support system.
That should allow us to take a few more hits.
We're going the old-fashioned route.
Impact dissipated.
Captain?
Illidians must be the Klingons of this part of Alpha Quadrant, huh? Hence no escape pods.
Beta 3, circle around that asteroid and come back firing.
I just don't think they expect their ships to be knocked out for long enough to require escape. They had 4 warp cores, which was ridiculous.
Zeldy, in range.
Fire.
Fire!
I don't know why we fired. It does nothing, but okay.
LD shields down to 82%.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Do it again. Ah.
We're doing damage, but they're hitting us right back. We'll run out of hull before we penetrate their shields.
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Yes, you can be.
I can modify your impulse engines to amplify their meager output and avoid all of their attacks. But I will need full access to your propulsion.
You've already got it!
This goes against dozens of Starfleet regulations.
It's not a security risk if the alternative is destruction.
To me, it's simple. You can take this beating and hope you can weather it.
We're not going to.
Or will you put your trust in me?
I don't trust you, but I trust that you don't like those people. So let's do it. Fuck it. Why not?
Commander Ermot, give portal access to the propulsion systems. You're going to have the ship in your hands. Don't let me down.
This will take a moment.
Oh, Christ. I regret this. I regret this so bad. Ah! Oh boy. Oh, this game runs like crap. Cool, so we can run around them in circles for ages. Excellent. Now what?
Your ship has let up its fire.
That gives us some time.
All right. One of these freight containers should do the trick.
Be quick.
Cool.
We need one big enough for all of us to fit inside.
This one.
Something we can make airtight.
No way this will hold up in a
Oh, it's
vacuum.
punctured.
Damn it. Not this one.
This one.
Oh, here we go. This'll work.
That's great, but it's not airtight yet.
No problem. We'll just seal it up.
This container is extremely heavy. Even with the containment field open, it won't leave the bay quickly.
Yes, it will. It'll be fine.
Something to accelerate our exit.
It's a vacuum of space. It'll be fine. Oh, for God's sakes. Back to the PowerPoint presentation.
Glancing blow. Very little damage.
I cannot keep this up for long.
Their phaser banks are recharging. Now's our window. We have to strike back.
I agree.
Their next barrage could be our last. Better make this count.
Target their weapon systems. Take the teeth out of their bite.
That could make them run. Just like the Veskar, we'd lose Diaz and Etzelar again. Hit their engines.
They can't
We already
run.
lost the Veskar.
They're not going to run far.
First.
Target their weapon systems.
Hi, Captain. Firing torpedoes.
They've got one warp core and they're jumping at impulse. They're not going to run. Not that Jara knows that, but I know that as the player, so you know.
Whoa. We gotta move it now.
These will give us the push we need.
Those are explosives.
We'll ride the blast right out of here. All set.
I'll set the containment field.
This is
to
such a stupid
then
plan.
run back. We can detonate by remote.
We'll need to seal the doors from inside the container once we do.
Before all the air sucks out of the cargo bay.
Hope you like coffins. Jesus. Hurry it up!
Just a few more moments.
Brace
Hurry.
yourself.
What are they doing in there?
Please, help me.
No. Let the Khan get what they deserve.
Don't leave me to die.
I don't know.
I'm gonna leave her.
Can we really leave her?
Don't pick her
Look at her,
off.
she's not a threat.
Her body is
It's now
just
or
a shell
never.
occupied by a Scion now.
Yeah, I know.
Has no weapons. Sidron's going to ram it into your Federation ship.
Please. Amenta.
Oh,
It's not her.
no. I know it's not.
Carter, we have to seal the doors.
Don't leave me.
Get this lifeboat off the ship before it can crash into the Resolute.
We're going.
This is what she wanted. She did expect that she was gonna die.
Hetzelar to Resolute.
Oh boy.
I have the away team. Go ahead.
We're about to exit.
We see the cargo bay containment field is deactivated.
Get that tractor beam ready.
Zeldy's coming in.
They're going to charge the Resolute.
Direct collision would be catastrophic.
We can't wait any longer. We have to fire.
Captain, they're almost out of there.
We need to act fast.
They escaped
Hold all
first.
fire. Get out of there, Petty Officer. Do it now.
You heard her.
Done.
Ready?
Brace!
Detonate.
This is gonna suck.
We're out. I have them on sensors. Tractor beam activated.
Locked on and ready to fire. Fire!
Down she goes! Oh boy.
Tractor beam's locked on. We have them. They'll be pulled into the docking bay shortly.
There's something else. I tracked a transporter signal to the planetoid moments before the Zeldy detonated.
Sidron.
There's a Takan structure there. It's the reason they were here. It's the reason we are here. Now.
I have to see it for myself. We'll go there together.
This breaks every protocol, but whatever.
Is this the Takan arsenal Galvin was after?
Legend says this region once held the sacred mysteries of the Takan Empire. Our greatest treasure. Our most fearsome technology.
I want a full security detail. Westbrook, Bridrosian, you're with me. Mr. Ermont, you have the con.
Wait. You're not the first officer anymore. The captain is supposed to stay with the ship.
Fuck!
I'm surprised Lieutenant Bedrosian didn't raise that first.
I thought Captain Rydek knew what she was doing.
You're right. But this is too important for me to sit out. You'll just have to make sure nothing happens to me down there.
Of course, Captain.
We'll deal with the first officer vacancy when we return. Until then, Mr. Ermont?
Yes, Captain.
I seriously thought you were LT
Damn the
Commander.
Starfleet protocol.
Yeah, I know, right?
Picard, Pike always go to away mission regardless of what the protocol is.
I'm pretty sure Picard didn't go on away missions. Picard was usually on the ship, but I'm pretty sure that protocol came into effect after Kirk, because Kirk was always getting so badly beaten up that they decided, ah, fuck, I guess we need a reason for the captain to stay on the ship. So I blame Kirk for that. But Janeway was pretty bad at it too, I must admit.
High alert, everyone. The enemy could be anywhere. Follow my lead.
Janeway was always taking long walks on very concerning planets.
That's the plan.
I'm no security officer. I'll do my best to make sure nothing happens to you.
That's all I ask. I like how I have no tricorder.
Phasers should make quick work of the ice. Is this another Takan vault?
I don't see a way in.
The vault in the mines was already open.
There must be some way to activate it.
Ah, no, I meant to press X! Fuck!
Blast from the reservoir.
Which could risk destroying whatever's in there.
Are you done?
I'm sorry, I pressed the wrong button! Fuck! My hand was not in the correct position on the controller. God damn it. I'm sorry, Portal.
I suppose we could have just blown it open.
I'm sorry!
Better to keep it simple.
Thank you.
Sometimes the answer is staring you right in the face.
I'm sorry!
Definitely easier this way.
I didn't mean it! God damn it. Can I have my tricorder now? No? Okay, cool, thanks.
Spread out. Let's see what we can find. And stay on high alert. We don't know where the Takan that beamed down here could be.
Either Westbrook's behind just got real plump, or we all have the same models with different heads on the model. It's just... They took the cheap way out of making the EV suit models.
How so?
Traversal here is trivial for a Takan, but only a Takan. When you come across a device you cannot use, merely call my name.
Will do. Thank you.
How you doing?
Do you know what this place was used for?
It feels familiar, but I'm not certain. The Empire was vast. I did not know every corner of it, and much was built after I became a portal. However, Takan would not build such a place without something precious to protect.
Whatever that is, we have to find it before Galvin does. Portal? What is that void down there?
Space, folded upon itself. A fairly simple concept.
Oh yeah, fairly simple.
Or Takan, perhaps.
Cool.
I advise against falling in.
Yep, thanks. No worries. Wait, where did they... I can't talk to them? Cool, no worries. Alright. Let's begin the maze.
This pattern resembles the transporter device Petty Officer Maris used to escape the Resolute. Portal 6-3?
You wish to make use of this device?
It's a transporter of some kind?
It allows Takan to move through space instantly a short distance. Very convenient. I will activate
Site to site transporter. Whoa!
Where does it go?
I'm not sure. The markings here must be from after my time.
Well, only one way to find out.
Here we go. Okay. Ah, shit. Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, now I can use my tricorder, because I definitely didn't need my tricorder earlier. Contents cannot be translated. Excellent. Can't we just ask Portal 6-3 to translate it? Nope. Okay, cool. Impossible with Star Trek technology. Starfleet technology. Where's Bedrosian?
Soil. Just soil. It's not from this planet, nor any planet in the Federation database.
Okay. Cool.
Why is this here?
Please don't touch it.
This is soil from the homeworld. Our capital system. This isn't an arsenal. It's a temple of the ancients. Sacred ground to the Takon. I took my oath as a guardian of the Empire in a place just like this.
Oh, that destroy comment's gonna bite me in the ass. Oh, huge regret.
You cannot imagine the look of pride in my parents' eyes as they said goodbye. Forever. Sorry. This is the first I've seen of anything new from the Takon Empire in a very long time.
I understand.
I'm sure you're familiar with the feeling. That sense of loss. I thought I was ready for it. But it cuts to the core of your being.
I'm so sorry to put you through this. I know it must be difficult.
Don't apologize. I'm glad I came. This means a great deal to me.
Can you use this to find out more about what Galvin is after?
The information's encrypted. I can only discern that it's a warship.
Of course.
No. It's the Aphelion. Perhaps the most powerful Takonian ship ever built.
It's Thorn.
I can't access the full file, but looking through the ship's schematics, it appears to be equipped with some sort of experimental, highly advanced transporter technology.
Transporter technology? For what?
Captain, you better come see this.
Full security detail, huh? And where did they go? Crap.
There are more up ahead.
From the looks of it, I'd say someone left in a hurry.
Probably right around the time we showed up.
Huh.
I've seen these before. In the other vault. And if all of those are the same as this, then there must be
Hundreds of millions, if not billions. All that remains of the Takon civilization. A distinct person, encapsulated in crystalline form. Preserved for all eternity.
Given the size of this vault, there must have been tens of thousands of these cases, representing billions and billions of Takon.
A threat on a truly massive scale. One your Federation can't easily contend with. What you have to understand is, these life forms were preserved for the benefit of the Takon civilization, as a means of safeguarding the health and well-being of any Takon, should they fall prey to illness or injury. They were never intended to be used for this purpose.
There you are wrong. This was always their purpose. To restore the
Mass
glory
transformation of alien enemies through the transporter system? Have we heard this plot before in a recent track series?
I'm not sure.
Congratulations on your first victory in battle, Captain Rydek.
Oh, haha, beyond,
Great
yeah,
many
funny.
of my compatriots, some that I've known for millennia. proud of how much death you've caused? Each Takan life is precious, irreplaceable. Centuries of knowledge and culture, lost with each one you murder.
I was protecting my crew. It's regrettable to take any life. But when someone threatens galactic civilization, force is the correct response.
And I suppose it worked. For now. Thankfully, I don't have to convince you of anything. We'll all be on the same side soon enough.
Oh,
You can't just bioform whoever you want. Not without a fight.
Ah, but that's just it. There won't be a fight. In fact, most won't even know what's happened. One minute you're standing there as you. The next you're standing here as one of us.
He's talking about mass transformation. That's what the Aphelion was built for.
The transporter. It'll reconstitute your DNA and bioform you into a Takan in the blink of an eye. This is what they'll use as ammunition.
In a manner of speaking.
It would suck if that transporter malfunctioned, not gonna lie.
The simple version, but the end result will be the same.
You're talking about a crime against sentient life on a mass scale.
Or an evolutionary process where this
What's the definition of evolutionary in this case?
The Aphelion is on its way here.
You're not really evolving, you're just
Now it's
replicating. There's no evolving.
You can't delay that which is inevitable. Which makes your next decision fairly simple, brother. You are, after all, a portal.
I am.
Your sole purpose is to serve as a guardian of the Takan Empire. But you stand here surrounded not by your fellow Takan, but by members of the Federation. By people who deny our fundamental right to exist. You swore an oath to protect the Empire. And I can only assume that's why you're here.
You have the audacity to suggest we're trying to deny your right to exist? You attacked us!
Merely a demonstration of our strength, and the futility of fighting the inevitable. Which side are you on?
There are no sides.
Captain Rydek, long-range sensors suggest a massive spacecraft approaching in the distance.
The time has come. I hope we speak again, brother.
Estimated time to contact, 6 minutes and counting.
We can't stay here. We have to get back to the ship.
And we have to preserve these souls. We must take them back to your ship.
Those crystals are ammunition to be used against us.
Hence why we take them with us.
Destroy them.
No!
Bombard the site from orbit.
I'll decide, once we're safely aboard the Resolute. For to transport.
We can't destroy them, we risk letting them pick up the pieces. If we steal them, we have access to every single one of them, and they won't attack us. We can use them as a shield. You're a tactical officer. Think with tactics. Fuck.
You have to hear me out, Captain. I've always stood by you.
Yeah, but in this case you are wrong.
But if you bring those things on board, I'll have no choice but to resign.
If they're taken to the Aphelion, they will be forced into new bodies, brought back to life in a way they never asked for.
They're not living beings, but they're still dangerous.
I don't care. Fucking resign.
If you make decisions to protect us, we're gonna end up like Solano. You, me, the entire crew.
You are not thinking rationally.
Pedrassian is clearly unstable and unfit for duty.
I don't think
She
she's
should
unfit
be
for
relieved
duty.
of duty in order to be examined by Counselor Trode for PTSD or S.
I don't think there is a counselor on this ship.
2 minutes and counting. It's headed straight toward the vault.
But she's not thinking like a tactical officer, that's
Helion
it.
is coming into view now, Captain.
She wants to resign right now? Sure, okay. Go right ahead. We're down a tactical officer, but I guess that just means that I have to be tactical officer, as well as first officer. Jesus. And there's the thorn in my side. Beam up the souls.
Arrival at the second vault in less than a minute.
My tactical officer is not thinking tactically.
I would remind you, those
Transport them on
life forms
board.
are to come.
I don't care.
From science to come. They're not your enemy.
Right or
I
wrong,
know.
history will judge you for this moment.
They will judge me for saving millions of lives. I'm not stupid.
Transport the storage crystals aboard the Resolute.
Bye, Bedrosian.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah, you did. Do it. I don't know why everybody's suddenly like, oh my god, we can't do that. It's the only logical solution.
The storage crystals are on board in our cargo bay.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
Bye, Bedrosian.
I hope you realize what you've done.
I do know what I've
Need
done.
another captain who's gonna risk our lives just to feed their ego. This ship and this crew come first.
Lieutenant.
She has to hear it.
Stand down, Lieutenant Bedrosian. It's done.
Yes, Captain. And to think, I used to look up to you.
I don't care.
The Helion is targeting us, approaching rapidly.
You'd rather kill millions of people?
They hit us with that bioforming ray, and it's over. Maximum warp. Get us out of here.
Where, Captain?
Anywhere but here. Now!
Go home. Go to the fleet. I don't care. Pick somewhere. Ah, shit. We have no warp. Wait, we have warp now? Wait, when did warp engines come back? We lost warp engines. When did they bring them back? What? For God's sakes. The inconsistency hurts me. Bumped and bruised, bumped and bruised.
There they are!
You did what had to be done with the Tasker. I know you held out hope, but it's what she would have wanted. The Tasker can rest now, even if I wavered in the moment. And it's not a question of her being a threat or not. It was about freeing the Tasker.
If you believe, I'm sure you'll see her again.
I do. And I shall.
No surprises here. But your shoulder's separated. If you come with me to sickbay, we can get you fixed up in no time.
Thank you. I'll find you afterwards.
You two, check in at your stations. This thing isn't over yet.
You guys have just walked into a shit show. Oh boy.
I can't believe it, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing Chobo.
Me too, actually.
Not that I'd expect this kind of welcome from him.
You know what? I want to see him too. It'll be nice to get one piece of normalcy.
I'm sure we can count on him for that.
Something comforting about a rash Vulcan.
can't believe it. You evaded the Takan, ejected their warp cores, and lived to talk about it.
That about sums it up.
They're gonna be teaching this at the Academy for years to come. I mean it. Everybody's gonna learn how you pulled it off.
Just get my name right.
When they do, make sure they get my name right. D-I-A-Z. Diaz.
Zed, but okay.
I'm sure no one will forget. I heard about Belle. Is Miranda?
As far as we know, she's still out there.
Well, I know Captain Rydek will do her best to get her back.
Hold on. Rydek? What about Captain Solano?
He was turned into a Takan. Rydek had to take over. She's a hell of an officer, but none of us have been up against anything like this. No one has. Not in 500,000 years.
I guess there's never a dull moment around here, huh?
You telling me it's not always like this?
Not if we can help it.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Calloway.
It is agreeable to see you again.
Is that so?
It was by no means a certainty that you would return to duty here.
No, it was not.
But it was my sincere hope you would.
It's great to be seen, boss. There were a few moments out there off the ship where I wasn't really sure we'd be making it back either. Everything here in engineering's kind of a sight for sore eyes.
Indeed. You should know your absence has left engineering terribly short. During your sojourn, this department has fallen unacceptably behind schedule.
Thanks, Jovac.
On both regular and irregular duties.
There's been a whole lot of irregularity going around.
I am stating facts, not looking for excuses.
I gotta admit, it's a little flattering that this place went to hell so fast without me. So, I'll take that as a compliment.
I believe factors other than your absence were also to blame.
Typical
Yeah,
Vulcans,
okay.
huh? He
Whoa.
reminds me of Tuvok.
Normally, I would assign you to one of the many pressing repair tasks.
Tuvok was still a little bit more empathetic.
On board the Zelda,
Tovak is
I have
very
suggested
much
you join the senior staff briefing as we determine our next course of action.
Whoa! Petty officers at the senior staff and they're not in charge of a department? Interesting. No, I think Chovak is just sass. All sass.
I tended to an Elydian earlier. Major Sarlet Arminta.
Ah, yes. I met him at the negotiations.
I never would have imagined I'd be here, on the same ship, working together with our oppressors. But now that I am, I can imagine a future where the Hotari and Elydians are no longer enemies. I'd always hoped for peace, but it seems so far away. There's still a lot of bad blood.
Well, if there's any way I can help, let me know.
I'll take you up on that. It's good to have the support of a Starfleet captain, I'm sure.
It's coming along nicely. Thank you, Tylus. I'll take it from here. We're almost done.
I have to brief Ambassador Spock in a few minutes.
He's gonna be very perplexed.
You have some fences to mend. Personally, I'm against the needless destruction of innocent life forms, so I'm glad you transported the Draconian crystals onto the ship. But Lieutenant Bedrosian obviously feels otherwise.
I don't give a shit.
And right now, you need the full support of your bridge crew. Being an effective leader requires trust, but an issue as divisive as this can create discord.
I still need and value contrary opinions. I don't want everyone agreeing with me when they feel otherwise.
Oh, you'll know when Lieutenant Bedrosian doesn't agree with something. She's not shy about making her opinion known.
Yeah, learn that the hard way.
It's been a chaotic last few days for everyone. You need to name a new first officer in preparation for what's coming. You'll have to work to regain Lieutenant Bedrosian's trust. But if she's removed from consideration, it comes down to Westbrook or Ermot. Obviously, there are pros and cons with each, but ultimately, the decision is yours. Commander Westbrook has seniority and was hoping to be Captain Solano's first officer. Ermot has the knowledge and experience that makes him more than qualified.
Yeah, but Westbrook challenges me more.
Really couldn't go wrong with either of them.
At the moment, I'm leaning toward selecting Commander Westbrook as the new first officer.
That would be an excellent choice, considering your history. The crew would respect the fact you chose someone likely to challenge your opinions and present a different point of view. You're as good as new.
Thank you, Dr. Duvall.
Always nice to have a captive audience. You really shouldn't keep Ambassador Spock waiting.
But you're the one that said he could wait. Whatever.
Captain.
Oh, hello.
I'll meet you inside.
Can I help you?
I'm here to officially tender my resignation from the crew of the USS Resolute. I cannot in good conscience continue to serve aboard this ship, not while the interests of the enemy take precedent over the safety of the crew.
Lieutenant, we both know how much we need your help and expertise for the coming conflict. I have no one to replace you.
I understand, Captain, and I apologize, but my heart is not in it any longer, and to stay would be a disservice to us both.
My door is always open if you change your mind.
I appreciate that.
Cool. Alright. How do you intend to get off the ship?
We'll have Ambassador Spock via subspace shortly.
Thank you, Mr. Ermot.
I'll notify Lieutenant Bedrosian we're about to begin.
That won't be necessary.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsolar have first-hand experience with our adversaries. I thought it advantageous for them to join this briefing. I understand this is unusual, but I trust you have no
She
objection.
just locked herself inside her quarter, I suppose.
Excellent idea, Mr. Chovak. They deserve to be here.
Yeah, meanwhile causing discourse on the rest of the crew.
What Diaz and Edsolar accomplished aboard the Zeldi is nothing short of remarkable. They're both to be commended, not only for surviving against incredible odds, but for helping our efforts against these scions.
You know, Carter deserves most of the credit.
Wow, thanks.
None of us would have made it without his help. We'd all be bioformed by this point.
Well, I could say the same thing about Edsolar here. She deserves as much of the credit as I do.
It's like a mutual admiration society.
Ambassador Spock is ready for you.
Thank you.
Put him through.
Captain Rydek, your recent change in station certainly warrants mention, and I trust you to faithfully execute your expanded duties. Right now, we must keep our attention on the clear and present danger that lies ahead, the Takan and their warship.
Where's Portal?
The closest
Portal should be here.
populations are the Hotari and Elydian systems, and they are likely the first targets for mass bioforming. After that, lies Federation space. I have advised Starfleet Command to send an impromptu battle group to intercept and assist you, but that will take time. You are our first line of defense. And with our shield algorithms compromised, we are at a great disadvantage. Of course, you know that as well as I do.
I'm glad to hear the battle group is en route, Ambassador. With what we're up against, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
And you will have it. Remember, our strength is drawn from our ability to work together towards a common goal.
Have we made any progress in finding a way to defend ourselves from the Aphilion's bioforming weapon?
Currently, our shields will not protect us, but I am compiling all of the information the away team gathered on the Zeldi and cross-referencing it against our own as well as Portal 6-3's methods.
The away team is sitting right here. They survived without getting bioformed, so we know it's possible. So, what's the secret? How do we defend ourselves?
You don't. You run.
Is there a weakness we can exploit? Something we can do to avoid getting bioformed?
Well, as simple as it sounds, the best thing to do is to not get caught. Whether it's one-on-one or the whole ship.
We avoided the Takan as much as we could.
But we saw the bioforming, and there's not much you can do.
I found something that might help. It's too soon to say for sure, but we've had some promising indications that Duridium can delay the bioforming process.
Duridium?
It's not a cure. It's not going to bring anyone back we've already lost. But Duridium is a cell stabilizer, so it has the potential to slow down the onset of physical and mental changes, if not entirely prevent them. And we might be the only ship in the fleet with this much Duridium on hand. In fact, a lot of ships wouldn't have any.
You say that it slows the process, but this doesn't actually stop the Takan from taking over, does it?
Correct. I can't be 100% certain, but it appears this is only a short-term solution.
Not useful then.
Also, it requires a much larger dose to be effective. We don't have enough Duridium on board to protect the whole crew. We barely have enough to protect everyone in this room.
Sounds like it won't do us much good then.
The use case I'd suggest is that you could buy a little time for an officer or a small group to complete a task or mission. But it has to be taken at the moment of exposure to the bioforming mechanism.
Prepare a delivery method for this remedy.
That raises the question. What is the mission?
Assuming the Aphelion uses shields of some kind, I don't expect it will be easy to bypass their defenses.
We may not be able to block the Aphelion's attack either. But if they do strike, we know their weapon uses transporter technology. We might be able to backtrack their signal path.
Like we did to evacuate Captain Rydek from Tau.
Exactly. We could send an away team onto the Aphelion.
So we could destroy it from the inside.
I'm not exactly sure how, but that's the idea.
I think Portal could still help us. If he can't get a first-hand look at the Aphelion, he might be able to identify a weakness.
After sparing the remnants of his civilization, I should hope he'd help us.
He will.
Wouldn't be so certain.
We'll need to prepare a boarding party, if it comes to that.
Hey, petty officers, want to risk death again?
And Diaz are the logical
God damn it, I knew it!
Mission to the Aphelion. They have already crippled one enemy ship. If anyone can do so again, it is them.
This isn't like the engineering mission that took you to the Zeldi. Do you really have some special insights that a tactical team wouldn't?
Doesn't the fact that we're here speak for itself?
Just surviving won't be enough this time.
Sabotage is kind of becoming our specialty. We'll find a way to get the job done.
Well, he certainly has the swagger for it.
If this is the necessary course of action, I support it.
It'll be fine.
With the help of Portal. He should be part of the away team.
I will compile all the latest data on the tricorders, just in case.
In the meantime, I want you working on ways we can combat the Takan tech. Shields, weapons, anything we can use.
Yes, Captain.
Anything else, Ambassador?
I know this matter is in capable hands. Hold the line as best you can. Help is on the way.
Thank you.
Alright. Let's get to work.
We have plenty to do and no time for speeches. Let's get to work. Thank you, Petty Officers Diaz and Edzelar.
Yeah,
You're dismissed.
Don't just sit there. You're good to go.
While we have a quorum of senior staff, there is a procedural element we need to take care of. The Resolute command codes must be transferred to Captain Rydek for control of the ship.
Of course.
Computer, transfer all command codes to Captain Jara Rydek. Voice authorization Ermot, Echo 4 Lima.
Voice authorization Duval. Beta 2 Yankee.
Voice authorization Westbrook, Alpha 7 Tango.
Awaiting your authorization, Captain.
Voice authorization, Rydek. Charlie. 7. Whiskey.
Captain's codes transfer. The updated command structure is incomplete. Please designate a new first officer.
Who is the new first officer?
Can I pick Trovak?
Please designate a new first officer.
It is an honor and a pleasure to name Commander Westbrook as my new first officer.
Thank you, Captain. You made the right choice.
Sorry, Emma.
Congratulations, Commander. It's long overdue.
I know we've had our differences, but I can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
Computer, Commander Westbrook is the new first officer of the USS Resolute.
Awaiting voice authorization.
Voice authorization Westbrook. Alpha 7 Tango.
Authorization is now complete.
Now, if you'll excuse me, there's work to be done.
Nicely done. I think that went well.
Captain, could I have a word with you?
Give me a minute.
Look, I respect your decision, Captain. Commander Westbrook has seniority, and I can understand why you might have felt pressure to promote him. But what I can't understand is why you would choose someone so clearly unsuited for the position. It's the very reason why Captain Solano chose you over him. Because he knew Westbrook as first officer would be disastrous.
I know you're disappointed, but I trust his experience, and I need to rely on him now more than ever.
But that's just it. We can't afford to make any mistakes. And that's my concern with Commander Westbrook.
He's been pretty right so far.
Maybe I've had it wrong this whole time. But I thought we've had an excellent working relationship almost from the moment you first arrived. Yes, I was insulted when you didn't trust me with the information about Captain Solano being compromised.
All the senior officers seem to be a petty and jealous bunch, huh?
It's because
Captain Solano was right. This is one
Always against
dysfunctional
you,
ship.
especially with regard to Captain Solano. But I guess loyalty counts for nothing with you.
Listen, I value your opinion more than just about anyone's. I rely on it. And if we're going to beat Galvin, I'll need your help now more than ever. So please, don't be discouraged.
I'll be fine. Just give me some time.
It's a toxic crew because of a toxic captain. That's all it is. They've had such a poor command style for this long period of time that they just don't know any better. Alright. This is where I have to call it. I have to wait for this so that it autosaves. Cool. Alright. I appreciate you all hanging around for this period of time. But now it is time for lunch and also to charge my controller because it's, holy crap, about to run out of battery. So,